Hi, my name is Dell, and welcome to Comic Snags. First of all, please forgive me if I do sound nasally. I just got over a cold. It's like 100 degrees out here, and I caught a cold, of course. That is all my luck. So I've been like sitting at home trying to nurse my cold. I had I think like 100-degree fever, something like that. It was kind of crazy. I kind of slept through it. I'm now on day 4, yeah, and I'm almost completely recovered from it. But I knew I had to shoot this video because I need to get it edited by tonight. So let's see if I actually get it out by tomorrow. Okay. So let me go and let you know that I had bought 2 stacks of comic books from 2 different vendors. I'm not really quite sure how much I paid for the stacks, but it was actually a pretty good deal. I do know how much I paid for certain comic books, and let me go and start now. Okay, so this first comic book I had to show you is Shadow the Bat number 16. This is the only reason I bought it is because it was a signed cover by Manly, and I think I bought this one for $5. Then I found this one in the 50-cent bin. This is Sonic the Hedgehog number 11. I do like finding these old Sonic Hedgehog comic books from Archie. And this is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Anti-Sonic. And the reason why this was in the 50-cent bin was because the cover is barely hanging on and the one is crushed. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, it's all... Oh, it's not... I thought it was ripped, but it's not ripped. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is definitely a candidate to throw in my presser to see if I got any better in doing it. So I'll probably go ahead and do that. Next one I found was Marvel Team Up number 102 with Spider-Man Doc Samson, and this has a great cover by Frank Miller and Al Milgrom. I bought this one for $5. This was half off. And then this is another one for the 50-cent bin. This is Marvel Classic Comics number 34, the Robin Hood. This is great Errol Flynn lookalike right there. And another one for the 50-cent bin. This is Grim Jack number 66. And this one was for $5. This is Wonder Woman number 143. And this is the first appearance of the Devastator. And I found this in the 50-cent bin as well. This is Tales of Evil number 3 by Atlas Comics. I just thought it was a cool cover. Then this is another one from the 50-cent bin. This is the Honeymooners comic book number 2. Like I said, I pick up like movies and TV adaptations. I don't actually remember watching this, but I do remember my babysitter watching this. And then we have Action Comics number 500. And this is this great Infinity cover. This is a duplicate. I do have another one of these. But for $2, I said, yeah, pick up another one. Then one from the 50-cent bin. Again, this is Hercules Unbound number 5. I picked this up because it's got a great perspective cover. Then this one was really fun. I was really glad I found this. One of the YouTubers I follow, his name is Big Elbow, actually showed this on his channel. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. And this is Marvel Age number 12. Not only does it have a great Contest of Champions, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 1 cover on it. It's actually got this great is a minor key. I think it's got the first sketch of Spider-Man in the black costume in this one. Let me try to find it really fast. Oh, there it is. So there it is. So I think that was pretty good. I'm actually really happy. When I saw it on Big Elbow's channel, I was really jelly because I was like, man, I didn't know this one had it. So I was hoping I'd find it in the bins someday, and I did. Then we have the Fabulous Freak Brothers. I see this comic book a lot, and there is so many printings of this. There's like, I think 20 printings of it. But this is in one of the better shapes I've seen it, and I was like, okay, cool. I knew it was going to be a later printing because it did have that little dollar stamp there. I think the number 1 printing is like 25 cents or something like that. I think all those underground comic books were at that time. And as the pricing gets higher, it donates a later printing. But so I picked this up and I looked at it. I was like, well, it's not a bad shape, right? It looks okay. Yeah, well, not bad. You know, I wouldn't mind this for about 50 cents. But then like when I opened it up, it's got a double cover, and I was like, oh my god, the cover is perfect in there. So I snagged it. So I found this one too. This is Moon Knight special edition, and it's got all 3 of them. He gave it to me for $10, which was kind of cool. So he has 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And these are reprints from the magazines, mostly from Hulk Exclamation magazine. And so I thought that was kind of cool. So I picked those up. Although I think I have a couple of these issues of all these early Bill Sienkiewicz stories in there. So I thought, but you know what? Why not? And so I also picked up this one. This is Supergirl or Action Comics number 373. I just love this cover where Supergirl just comes right out of the page and stuff. And this is a cover by Neil Adams, I believe. Then I found this one. This is Moon Knight Divided We Fall. This is like a one-shot. I have no idea what it is. It's definitely not Bill Sienkiewicz, but I'm actually excited to go and read this one. Then I found Amazing Spider-Man number 128, and this is a minor key. This is the origin of the Vulture. I think this is the 3rd Vulture. This is Clifton Shallot, I believe. I got this one for $9. Oh, I got this one for $5, and this one for $5 as well. And then this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 185. I got this for $7. He didn't want to do the 50 cents, so he just said 7. And this is a Whitman variant, and this is where Peter Parker graduates, of course. And then we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 256, and I got this one for $10, and this is the first appearance of Puma. Really excited to have this in my collection. This is actually one of the ones I had before, and it got water damage at my parents' storage unit. And then I found this one. This is G.I. Joe number 21. It is a newsstand. He is actually the same vendor that sold me the first one. And I got that one at a really good price. I forgot how much I paid for it now. But he said that he found another one of them. And I asked to look at it. And then I was like, oh, it's not too bad. And I asked him how much he was going to sell it to me. And he said for $5. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take it. And so I picked it up. And finally, I found this one from that vendor. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 124, and it is in terrific shape. And this is a major key. This is the first appearance of Man-Wolf, who is his son, basically, right? All right, let's get on to the next stack. Okay, I got this next stack. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get this next stack. I got this next comic book from a friend of mine. I did a favor for him, and he wanted to pay me back. So we ended up going to this comic store and buying this comic book for me. And this is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 3. And this is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Titania. And the first appearance of Volcania. So I'm actually happy that he got it for me. He did, when I do a person a favor, he doesn't really have to pay me back in any way. But you know what? He said he spent like 2 hours in that store, and I was like, okay, cool. And he thought he was fascinating. It was a world that he's never been in before, and I was like, okay. And so he said he actually bought a couple knickknacks over there, and I was like, oh, cool, dude. I didn't ask him what he bought, but hopefully he'll go in that store again and drum up some interest in this great creative fun world that we live in. All right, let's get on to the next book. This is Spider-Man number 7, and this is the secret variant or secret spoiler variant by Roberto Ramos. This is the first appearance of Spider-Boy, and I bought this for $25. And this one, I really wanted actually this cover, and I almost spent $100 when it first came out, because I was like, wow, you know, I have a feeling that in the future they're gonna do something with this character, and they probably will. And I kind of wanted this first cover, even though I did pick up cover A. But then I was like, wow, everything it's so high. Eventually, it's got to go down. They can't stay at that that price forever. And of course, it did drop to something pretty affordable. So I bought this for $25 from my local LCS. And then this one I bought. I think the rest of these the rest of these comic books I got from the vendor at the swap meet. This is X-Men number 95. I pulled this out of his $2 bin. I think most of these came out of his $2 bin. And this one I did like the whole effect, and they actually exposed who this character is, and it is a version of Death from the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. I actually pronounced that right, so I'm actually proud of myself. I'm not gonna spoil on who it is, but we all actually know who it is gonna be. It is actually Wolverine behind there. I spoiled it, but you know what? That is almost 20 years old. And then I picked up San Diego Comic-Con Comics #3 with this great mask cover. This is Deadpool #1. You know what? I haven't opened it, so I'm actually unsure which series it is, which volume it is. But it is a great cover by Rob Liefeld. And then I found this one, and I bought that one for $5. This is Uncanny X-Men #508, and I bought this one for $5 as well. This is a great cover that's homaging Van Gogh. Love this one. I'm actually an art person as well. And then this one I bought for $5 as well. Well, I guess they're not all $2. It looks like I put a $5 stack in front of the $2. And then this is Evangeline. This is not only just a spec book because they say, oh yeah, who's looking into this? Is Margot Robbie maybe? Yeah, Margot Robbie might be interested in doing this project. And I got this one for $5, and this is actually signed. This is signed by John Stansman, I believe. And this is Robert Nepal. And this one here says it's signed by Evangeline. And back then, like, a lot of models would just like put the character's name they're doing in there. Now I think they actually put their name in front of it, and I think this is the first Evangeline model was or is Kathy Christian, I believe. Yeah, Kathy Christian. And there's this unknown signature on here who I've been trying to find who actually owns that sig, and I have no information on there. If anybody out there who is watching this video who is into sigs and can recognize this signature, please comment on the bottom for me, because it is driving me nuts. All right, let's get on with the next comic book. And I found Civil War #2, and this is my $2 stack here. This is a minor key. This is where Spider-Man is revealed to be reveals his identity as Peter Parker, and I believe this is the second printing. Then this is Dark Horse Presents #57, and I got this because it's got a Sin City story in there by Frank Miller. Actually, the cover is done by Frank Miller and John Byrne, I believe. Then Bad Planet #1. This is great because this is written by Thomas Jane. I thought that was fabulous. Then this is Strange Adventures #151, and this just has a super cool cover on it, and I had to pick it up. Then there's also Superboy #117. Him and the Legion are there, and I picked it up because it's actually in really good shape, man. This is an early Superboy in good shape. I don't believe this is a reprint, but I might have to go and check because it looks in such great condition that it's hard for me to believe that it's not a reprint. And then I also found this Wonder Woman #193 with this Adam Hughes cover. I found the X-Men #200 with this Magneto in chains, because I actually have this comic already, but then because of X-Men '97, I had to go and pick it up again for $2. G.I. Joe #70 to help to fill out the G.I. Joe run. The Invincible Iron Man #161, and this is a minor key. I think this is where Moon Knight first meets Iron Man, I believe. And then I found this one for $2 as well. This is Hard Rocks Comics featuring a Motley Crue. They're actually one of the bands I grew up as a kid. And sorry. All right, let's get on to the next one. So this is Razor #0. This is the Phantom Edition. Pick that up. And then this is Blue Beetle #1. This is the first solo series of Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle. Then we have Star Trek what is this, 49, and I picked this up purely for the beautiful photo cover of Zoe Saldana. Great. If I ever see her in a convention, she is signing this one. Don't care if it's Star Trek. Love it. And then this is Conan the Barbarian number 59. And this is the Origin of Belit. These last two are half price books. And this is Marvel Zombies number 1. This is a great, this is the variant. This is the great homage to Spider-Man. Ooh, I forgot the number. But it is the homage to the cover of the first Kingpin in Spider-Man. So I actually love this one. And then for the final snag of the day, I found this one. Price tag says $80, but I got this for half off. This is Batman Adventures number 1. This is the one shot, and this is by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm. And I believe this is the second appearance of Harley Quinn. And I'm so glad I found this for $40. And I almost jumped out of my socks when I saw this one. All right. So that was the last snag of the day. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead and click one of the videos on the left or the right. And if you are new to the channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Hit that one button in the middle. All right, you guys. Take care. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.